college sports at, and they've got a little shrine up for Natalie and for me as well. And, I always.
What stuff of yours is in there?
Just newspaper clippings and jerseys.
High school sneakers, that kind of stuff?
No, I'm not going to say sneakers, but just, articles, different things I've done over the course of my career.
I mean, Natalie had a car dealership there. Is his family still involved? You don't know?
I'm not sure.
But you've read the press clippings on the wall?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's good company. I mean, for Baltimore people, we know Dave McNally. So it comes up. Dave McNally will still get you a round of applause in Hockeyville on Monday night. Big circus. What's the circus thing? Oh, you see, I got a tip this morning from another media person said to bring up the circus with you, that apparently you take some hazing from teammates about circus.
Well, the guys out here don't really know much about it. It's kind of a college thing. I actually had a bunch of guys that I went to college with that went to the San Francisco game, and there was a point in the game where they came down really close behind our bench and yelled out "Big Circus" to me. I had to, give them a little shout out and stuff like that.
What is the origin? Why circus?
Okay.
This is your nickname. Your nickname was Big Circus.
I get great nicknames. A guy on my team. Me and like 3 other guys on my team went to a circus, and for some reason one of these, a person there taking a picture, and it was on the fridge, and some guy on my team saw it. And
were you like in the front row, like hazing a clown or something? Or?
There was 3 other guys. Don't ask me how I ended up with the name. 3 guys that were on my Oregon State football team, and I ended up with the name.
How was the circus?
It was alright.
It was alright?
Yeah.
Did you get like a candy apple or something like that? Cotton candy. Yeah. One last thing before we roll out here, because we talked football, talked about Montana, talked about your career a little bit. Talk about being a parent. And I think one thing that the Ravens said about you when they drafted you, they said this is a mature young man, wife, family, the whole thing. I was a young parent. I was 16, my son was born. And I'll be 39 this weekend, man. I mean, I'm getting old, man. 15 years on the radio, it's aging me. But I have a 23-year-old son as well. And for you being 18, 19, you were 18.
Yeah.
So obviously this problem was not a planned incident. Far from that.
Definitely not.
So growing up quickly and maturing quickly and having responsibilities, what's that done for you and for your career? Because people come to me all the time, I can't convince anybody. First of all, I look younger than my son. He'd be the first one to tell you that. Convincing that people that he's my son, but I guess the one thing for me, having the business, doing the stuff that I do, I think it forces focus upon you before society forces focus upon you, probably.
Oh, it definitely is a wake-up call. And making it to NFL is just nothing but hard work. I do think the hardest workers are in the NFL. People that make it and stay in this league. And I was having a kid real early. Just kind of gave me that work ethic that I needed to finish school. I needed to work as hard as I could in football, and I got to give that to my kids. They're a tremendous motivation for me.
Well, I'm gonna let you get home and see him a little bit, all right? And we'll get to listen to you on the radio here. Dwan Edwards, it only took me 4 years to get him out. Next time we're gonna have you out. We're gonna make a deal. After we win the Super Bowl, we'll have you come back out. There'll be a line up and down York Road.
Super Bowl sounds great.
And people won't be as frustrated as they are today after winning a game. I'm one of those guys that chooses to be happy about a victory.
Will they remember this game when we're in the playoffs?
You know what I said to somebody on the way in the door today, because I'm a little disappointed we didn't have the biggest crowd here tonight. I came in the door. I said to somebody, if the season ends today, we're in the playoffs.
Yeah, right.
I know it's week 5, you can laugh at it all you want, but I see Cincinnati's record. I see all these other teams that want to get in the playoffs. I see what's going on in the AFC East. And everybody looks at Indianapolis and New England I'm sure you look at those 2 teams and say, oh my God, we're going to see them later in the year, and that may provide the same motivation for you that happened to Jim Harbaugh's team. I'm at the Bay Area. I'll tell you about this on Friday.
Wow.
The lead story of the San Francisco Examiner was, this is a headline in the sports section Friday morning. Lay the 40.5. The spread in the USC game was 40.5, and the lead headline in the newspaper was lay the 40.5. That's how bad you're getting your ass kicked tomorrow by USC. And I tell you what, those Stanford kids, you're a Pac-10 guy. Maybe you can speak to that a little bit about what it must be like to wake up and be a 40.5-point dog.
It's bulletin board material, you know. If that can't fire you up, I don't know what can, you know. You can't just assume anything, you know, in any game.
Well, I gotta think the level of pride that Rex Ryan has, that Brian Billick has, that Steve McNair has, that Ray Lewis has, that, yeah, it's cute seeing Tom Brady march up down the field and everybody. And it's cute that he's showing off his hardware and Peyton Manning's showing off his hardware and all that stuff. But I get the feeling that once those teams roll around, when New England comes in here on Monday night, I don't care what our record is, that we're going to have 70,000 people being purple maniacs, and we're going to make it rough on Tom Brady on that particular Monday night, and we're going to make it tough on the Peyton Manning on that particular Sunday night. I have no doubt about it.
We're going to be prepared for every team that we play, and I think with our defense, it will give us a chance to be in every game we play. All
right, let's get Adam Terry healthy, Mike Flynn, Samari Roll, Trevor Price, Todd Eap, and anybody else, Samari Roll, everybody I've left out. We'll get them healthy. We're 3-2. We're making it through the tough one of the schedule here, right? Rest up. St. Louis on Saturday, or Sunday, my birthday. Ready?
Gotta get it.
Thanks for coming out, man.
No problem.